Hi. All right. All right. As per usual, I have to do the things. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to my super cool podcast. Hi. So this one's going to be very quick because I'm really tired again. As per usual. As you can see, if you're on the East Coast, it's after 11 o'clock at night, and I meant to record this podcast a couple hours ago. But I got really excited writing the the Ambition and Justice first draft, and then I was like really excited because the key, which is done, the first volume in the Raashan Histories, which will be released in March of 2026. That is done, and I'm really it's so special. Oh my gosh. I know. All books are special. All of my babies are special, but it's so special. This one feels incredibly special. And yeah, I'm just really excited about it. My mom says it's special too. You know it's good. My mom likes it. She she likes all my books, but she actually said in particular she likes this one. She's read all of my books, and she's also one of my editors, and she has said that of all the books that I have written so far, this is the one that she thinks is my best work to date. Well, I'll probably top myself again, but yes, I'm very grateful and just thankful and thrilled. so so there's that. But November is over. I had a lot of sinus infections. That was super fun. I also did Conjuration, which is Conjuration Con is wonderful fantasy convention in Duluth, Georgia. And I go every year. Absolutely love it. It's a wonderful con. Lots of great panels and panelists, and it it's just a really fun, like, social con. It's great for workshops, it's great for live entertainment. It's fantastic for everything. I had a really nice conjuration this year. I did a lot of socializing with my fellow authors and vendors and fun people and readers who came to see me again and to buy the next books in my series. Because when I did conjuration last year, Terror in the World had just been released, but I didn't have my copies yet, so I felt so bad because I it was available online, but the physical copies didn't make it to me on time for the con. The window was, like, super skinny. So yeah, I actually had several people who had purchased the first 2 books of the Rashan trilogy come up, say hello. We chatted for a while, and they bought Tear in the World because they were like, I'm ready. I read I love it. I want to know what happens." So that was really exciting. And yeah, that was my only big event in November. I did well, I didn't do any other official events. I mean, I stopped by a few bookstores, did the things a little bit. But I am very ready to winter for a bit, like, have my little season of wintering with my tea and just do that. I am ready. We are not meant to be in constant spring, people. Season of wintering, and it is November 30th as I speak to you, at least for another 40 minutes according to my time zone. So yeah, that's kind of it for the wrap up of the I'm looking at my for those of you watching the live, I'm looking at my I have notes. Um, yeah, so December, I'm doing nothing. You can catch me online, but I'm officially, uh, you can DM me and I'll be posting for socials and things like that, but I'll officially be event event absent in November, and yeah, big thumbs up to that. Uh, and January, I also don't have any. Oh, I have an event. Oh, I have one. So on January 24th at the Phoenix and Dragon Bookstore in Sandy Springs, Georgia, which if you're from the Atlanta area and you are into metaphysical and fantasy and all that, you know Phoenix and Dragon. It has been around. It's excellent and I love it. And I am doing my fantasy world building workshop there. I'm the 24th of November, or golly, okay, 24th of January, 2026. 24th of January, 2026, I am doing my Fantasy World Builders workshop. You can find it on the Phoenix and Dragon website. I need to make a blog post about that. Toot sweet. I'm going to do that. Thank you for, well, speaking it aloud to you all has reminded me because I completely forgot until this moment. So thank you for, if you listen, for helping to remind me. So that's going to be great. It is. I'm going to. It is a paid workshop, but and there will be a book signing following. So I'll be. It'll be a 2-hour workshop. We're going to create maps. We're going to do all sorts of things. I have a lot of fun nonsense, like a lot of fun, like crafty things to do. So yay! And and as you know, I'm a historian, so I will be diving deeply into not just the map making part of it, which will be a big part because that's very exciting and fun and one of my favorite parts, but the different cultures, the different races, the climate, the atmosphere, the what animals live on your planet, what grows there, what's the weather like, what the climate is, the weather, you know what I mean? How big is this planet? All of the things. Languages. Is there spoken language? Do they do like cool dances? I don't know. We don't know. Perhaps they're all mutes who wiggle their butts to communicate where the food is and like bumblebees do a little wiggly dance to say, "Hey, check that out over there." So there's that. And that's my only January event, and very just a 2 weeks after that, I am going to be a guest panelist and vendor at Con Possible, also in Duluth, Georgia, same hotel as Conjuration and Stellar Fest. So that will be the weekend of February 6th, and it's the Sonesta at Gwinnett in Duluth. If you go to the Con Possible website, they can give you address and you can sign up and buy your badge. It's a really really fun con. It's like kind of got a cool steampunky theme, but the theme this year I think is beyond the fairy veil or something, like fairy ring or fairy. It's fairies, and I'm just it's very magical. It's open to all like fantasy, sci-fi, nerdy genres. It's it's gonna have a lot of amazing authors, including myself, and vendors. Mark Gunn will probably be there. He's an amazing musician. He does great folk music. He has an entire album of drinking songs about cats, which is excellent. And his daughter sings with him too a lot of the time, which is really cool. I love that. There's it's super cute. So yeah, they'll be there. And a lot of the good people will be there. A lot of the people that you see at Jordan Con, at Conjuration, at Stellar Fest, at Atlanta Comic Con, the Atlanta Brood will be at Con Possible. So come check us out February 6th, 2020, the weekend of February 6th, 2026. And yeah, but I'm just looking forward to a very quiet December where I will be huddled in and paying all my attentions to wrapping up the key because I am ahead of schedule. Like I said, it's a very special book. I made myself cry several times while writing it, so I think that's pretty good. I usually am not a cry. I'm not. I I'm an emotionally demonstrative person, but I'm not a crier. I don't usually express emotion through tears, if that makes sense. I'm vocal and I'm open, but that doesn't come uh easily out of me. I have to be very provoked. um it has to be like insanely heartfelt or insanely sad, that kind of thing. And I made myself cry several times while writing it, which I think is kind of beautiful. So I made myself laugh a lot too. So I hope that you will. And my mom cried and laughed. So again, mom approved. You can't go wrong. It's mom approved. The end. Italian mom approved. It's perfect. Mwah. Yeah. So yeah, that is happening. That will definitely be out March of 2026. And I'm going to have my official book release for The Key at the Second and Charles bookstore in Roswell, Georgia. So, yay! Oh, I've never really had an official book release party before, and they offered it to me. I didn't ask. I just said, "Hey, do you have any upcoming books that you're releasing in 26? Would you want to do your book release party with us?" And I was like, "Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes!" So it was, yeah. Yeah. So see me January for the Phoenix and Dragon Fantasy World Building Workshop and book signing, and then con possible in February, and then come join me at Second and Charles in Roswell for the official book release party of The Key, which is the first volume in the Raashan Histories trilogy. The second volume, Ambition and Justice, I'm already writing it. I am already actually in chapter 13 of the first draft, and that is scheduled for release in spring of 2027, because the next this Rashawn Histories trilogy, it's one book a year in the spring. I shoot for early spring each time, but I'm until I have all of my ducks in the row, I refuse to say what month exactly. So it's still too early to tell you the month, but it will definitely be springtime 2027. But you'll have The Key to keep you warm until then. And if you haven't even read the other Rashawn books, then catch up. You've got a whole trilogy to, get on that. Yeah. So that's it. I'm going to huddle in for December and work on page layouts and beautiful graphics and prepping for my map building workshops and fantasy worlds and and all of that, and just drinking obscene amounts of tea and eating lovely snacks and spending time with family and friends and looking at gorgeous holiday lights. So well, whatever you celebrate, I hope you're celebrating well. I hope you're keeping warm. I hope you're all safe, because this year is also quite a doozy. And actually, while I'm here talking to all of you, and while this is a very short episode, I'm not trying to be preachy here, but please, be there for someone this holiday. There are a lot of people out there who are struggling and need a little help, whether that's making sure to go donate some old blankets to a shelter, or even donating food or your time, or if you can afford to donate some money to valid causes, or just, hey, if you know a friend that's struggling and you want to help them directly, go grocery shopping for them, and bring them a cart full of groceries, to make their days a little brighter and a little less stressful. So I know I'm doing my best to help people who I know personally, and the community. I'm not made of money either, but like I said, there are lots of ways to just help. So I do encourage all of you because it makes the heart happy. It's very fulfilling. I think it's one of the most fulfilling things. And so yeah, just however you can. Um, and then that will make everyone's holiday season, no matter what denomination, whatever you celebrate. But you know, winter winter can be the toughest of all seasons, and the holiday season is particularly hard on a lot of people who are not stable or safe all the time. So please take care of the other people that you can to your best abilities. Ooh, and I'm not a parent, but I have friends who are parents, and they suggest cleaning out all of your kids' toys. Like if you're the parent who your kids have a lot of toys, and of course they're growing and things, they outgrow whatever, their toddler toys don't matter anymore. Now they're 6, they don't even care about that stacking block. Um, to donate them now to, Goodwill or wherever, and then families who go shopping for toys like this at the secondhand stores and things like that will just have more to get for their children. So don't wait until after the Christmas holiday or the gift giving to do the toy cleanup. Do the toy cleanup now before the holiday, and put that stuff out there now, and whatever your kids don't play with anymore, whatever they've outgrown, and I mean, heck, even things that you don't use anymore, books well, I never get rid of books personally. I am quite the book dragon. But I know other people who, once they have read a book, they don't keep it and hoard it forever. So yeah, donate whatever you can now to Goodwill, or yeah, and any Salvation Army, any of those. I know it can be a problem, but if you donate now to the secondhand stores and things like that, then people who do their holiday shopping at those places will have more things to enjoy. So yeah, that's my warm little heart message for you, is just be nice, and help others, and because I don't care. I don't care about any of the political nonsense. I just think that we should all be nice to each other, and especially this time of year, and especially if it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't have to. You don't have to donate a penny, but it costs nothing to just go be nice, and maybe make somebody's whole day or week if they've been having a really crappy go of it. So there's my message. Yeah, I got a little sappy, but that's okay. So I will be doing my last episode of the month, or of the year, on December 28th. It's the last Sunday of the year. So I do, last Sunday of every month is when I do it. I have no idea what that's going to be about. It's probably just going to be you know, how's it going? Hope you're hope you're eating cookies and drinking something warm. So yeah, that's that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this very short, rambly little episode. It's very, very cold here. So I hope you have something cozy, and many, many blankets, and hot beverages to keep you happy. Uh, I will see you next time. See you next time.